Hey guys, it's Mike here from City Yoga. We're going to do a mandala flow, but we're going to work on your balance today. So Andy, if you're watching, this one's for you. So let's go ahead, and if you have a strap at home, you want to grab a strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use a kid's jump rope. You can use an extra long towel. If you have a block that you need to use during your balancing poses, you can always grab that block as well. But we're going to be flat on our back. So let's come down onto our back. Make sure you have that strap nice and handy. And as you come down, just let the feet extend straight out in front of you. Let the palms come down beside you. Let's take a nice deep inhale as you reach the arms up behind you like you're taking a full body on. Hold there for an exhale. Now inhale, get a little longer. As you exhale, bring the palms down beside you and just relax. Just feeling that mat beneath you. Let's take just nice 3 breaths here. It's not that like deep breath, just a nice relaxing 3 breaths. Find 2 more. Don't rush your breath. 1 more. Then keep the left foot extended straight out in front of you. Draw the right knee into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Maybe twirl the ankle, get some pops and cracks out. And then gently bring the right foot down to the floor. The right knee's to the sky. And then drop the right knee over to the right side. So you're finding a tree pose on your back. So as you find that tree pose, notice that right foot is probably out from that left inner thigh, and that's okay. We're just allowing the right hip to start to open up here. But don't forget about your left foot. Keep it activated. Let's just take 2 more breaths. So it's a full breath in and a full breath out. 1 more of those. Now when you're ready, just draw the right knee back towards the sky. So the right foot's going to come down to the floor. Take the left hand across the body. You're going to grab the outside of that right knee and take a spinal twist. So my mic pack is on the left hip, so I can't take that full twist, but you can. Try to keep the right shoulder down on the mat. Then as you inhale, come back up through center. Give the right knee a little squeeze. Reach over, grab your strap. Lasso up your foot. Now remember, it doesn't have to be a big loop. We just want to take that right foot to the sky. So we want you to imagine you're standing on the ceiling. So it's not about taking the toes towards the floor behind you. It's about pressing away the ceiling, but pulling that right hip back down to the floor. Taking the left heel or right heel tied to the sky. So find that resistance. Press up, but use the strap, the towel to pull back down. Let's take 2 more breaths here. 1 more. Now placing the strap in the right hand, take the left hand to your left hip, and then inhale with the right leg high to the sky. As we exhale, take the leg over towards the right side. Now you're not going to come all the way down just yet, because the inhale is going to take the right leg back high to the sky. As we exhale, drop the foot over to the right. Let's do that 1 more time. They say good things come in 3. Inhale. Exhale. So this time the right foot might come all the way down to the floor. It might hover. It can be up high too. We're just opening up more into that right hip. But notice that right heel. I want you to draw it towards the right corner of the room as you draw the right toes back towards your ear. So all these poses that we're doing on our back, we'll eventually find on our feet. On your next inhale, take the leg back high to the sky. Now place the strap into the left hand. Take your right hand. I want you to take the right thumb into your hip crease. Pull that hip towards the front corner of the mat, and then take the foot just slightly across the midline of your mat. So you just start to feel the outside of the right leg, your IT band. Let's take 1 more breath here. And now once again, we can find that final or that full twist. Taking the foot over towards the left side. Now remember, your twist, it doesn't have to be super deep. We're just warming the spine up here. Holding here for 3, 2. When you're ready, slowly come back up. Draw the right knee into your chest. Remove the strap, the blanket, whatever you're using, and set it off to the side. And then inhale, take the right leg back high to the sky. So once again, you're pressing into the ceiling, pulling that right hip down. Take a breath in. With that straight leg, take the right heel towards the left foot heel. So notice the difference here between the right and left side. And then we'll see if we can get it balanced out. So let's draw the left knee into the chest. Giving it a squeeze. Maybe some twirls with the ankles, some pops and cracks. And then bringing the left foot down to the floor. Once again, you're going to find that tree pose on your back. So you just allowing that left knee to fall out to the side. So the left foot does not have to make contact with that inner thigh. We're just opening up into that hip. When we're standing, then we'll want to find that connection. Just allowing that left hip to start to open up here. Let's take 2 more breaths, that full breath in, and your full breath out. 1 more. When you're ready, the left foot comes to the floor, the left knee goes to the sky, right hand comes across the body, grabbing the outside of the left leg, finding that spinal twist. Now your left shoulder wants to pull up, and it's going to come slightly off the mat, and that's okay. But if it's really lifting up high, try to draw it down towards your mat. Let's take 2 more breaths. Finding 1 more. Then slowly coming back up through center. Once again, you're going to reach over and grab your strap. Lassoing up the left foot, taking the foot high to the sky. So once again, it's not about taking the toes towards the head. It's about taking the heel to the sky, finding that resistance. So you want to pull that left hip down. So this would be your warrior 3. If I came around and flipped everybody upside down, yeah, I'd come to your house and flip each one of you upside down. I'd love to be coming to your houses right now and giving you guys just a nice big old hug. Let's hold it here for 3, 2. Now placing the strap into the left hand, we're going to inhale here. As you exhale, take the foot over towards the left. Remember, we're finding that 3 times. Inhale, take it back high. As we exhale, drop it to the left side. So you're moving with your breath. 1 more time. The inhale takes it high. Exhale, drop it over towards the left side. So once again, if I came to your house and flipped you up, you'd be in your balancing half moon. Just think if balancing half moon was this easy when we're standing up. Let's hold it here for 3, 2. When you're ready, slowly come back up. Taking the right hand to your strap, you're going to take the left thumb to your hip crease. Pull that hip towards the front of your mat, and then just slightly take the foot across the midline of the body. Feeling the IT band. Holding here for 3, 2. Now when you're ready, taking that full spinal twist. Can you think what this pose would be if I came around and flipped you up? You got it. Revolve, balancing half moon. Holding here for 3, 2. When you're ready, slowly come back up. Draw the left knee into the chest, give it a squeeze, remove that strap. So we won't need that strap again. But let's inhale, take the left leg back high to the sky. So once again, press away the ceiling. Take a breath in. Now slowly lower the left heel down to the mat. When it arrives, with control, let's inhale, float both feet high to the sky. As we exhale, draw the knees in, give yourself a squeeze. Bringing the feet to the floor, the knees to the sky. Pick the right foot up, cross the right thigh over the left. So you're finding an eagle pose. Just eagle legs. So now we'll take those eagle arms. Taking the left elbow underneath the right, finding our core here. So draw the knees up, the feet lift up. Inhale. As we exhale, draw the elbow and knees to meet. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull it in. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Let's hold it here for 3, 2. Now as we inhale, release it all out. Find that full body yawn. As we exhale, draw the knees in. Give yourself a squeeze. Now bringing the right foot down to the mat, cross the left thigh over. So you're finding your eagle legs. Let's find eagle arms. Left elbow floats underneath the right. Pick your feet up. Inhale, we find that length. As we exhale, the elbow and knees meet. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw it in. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, or 3 more times. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Holding here for 3, 2. Now as we inhale, release it all out. As we exhale, draw the knees in. Give yourself that squeeze. And then start to find a little bit of movement on your back, side to side. And then start to rock and roll. When you're ready, you're going to cross the ankles, plant the palms, find your way to all fours. So as you find your way to all fours, allow the palms to come directly underneath the shoulders and the knees directly underneath the hips. Let's inhale, lift the chest. As you exhale, round your spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Now coming back to a neutral spine, tuck your toes under, lift your hips high to the sky, finding that first downward facing dog. So as you find your downward facing dog, find a little bit of movement. Pedal it out, shake it out, see how the body's feeling. And so today we're going to take 3 sun A's. So first one we'll take together. Just nice and easy. Inhale, rise to the tips of the toes. As you exhale, step to the front of your mat. When you arrive, let the big toes touch and inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Rising to the sky, let the inhale bring the arms high to the sky. Take a side body stretch here. Bring the right palm down, left arm up and over. Just getting that nice side body stretch. Inhale, come back up through center. As we exhale, let's take it over to the opposite side. Use the inhale to come back up high. As you exhale, fold back in. Bringing the palms down to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands and just step back to your high plank. So as you find this high plank, let the heels draw towards the back of the mat. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. And as you inhale, shift forward. As we exhale, lower all the way down to your bellies. Now untuck your toes and inhale, lift the chest for a cobra pose. As we exhale, lower the chest back down. So we just all know what a child's pose is. Let's inhale, come up to your hands and knees. As you exhale, press back to a child's pose. So remember, at any time, instead of pausing the video, just take a child's pose if you need a break. Use the next inhale to come up to your hands and knees. So as you find your way to hands and knees, take 1 cat and cow, allowing the inhale to lift the chest. As you exhale, round the spine. Coming back to a neutral spine, tuck the toes under. Let's inhale, draw the knees or the hips high to the sky, finding that downward facing dog. So as you find your downward facing dog, we'll take 2 sun A's. Let's inhale, rise to the tips of the toes. As you exhale, this time step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Rise to the sky. Let the inhale bring the arms high. Once again, we're going to take that side body stretch. Bring the right palm down, left arm up and over. Moving with your breath, let's inhale, come back up through center. As we exhale, take it over to the left. Use your full inhale to come back up high. As we exhale, fold it in. Inhale, halfway lift. Your choice if you're ready to float, float. Otherwise, plant the palms and step back, high plank. Either lower all the way down through your belly or through your chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog or that cobra pose, drawing the shoulders back and down. As you exhale, downward facing dog. So let's take 2 breaths here. It's that full breath in. You can always open up the mouth and let it go. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Now as you inhale, rise to the tips of the toes. As you exhale, step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, we find that length. Exhale, we fold back in. Let's rise to the sky, bring the arms high. One last time, right palm comes down, left arm up and over. Getting that side body stretch. As you inhale, come back up through center. As we exhale, left hand comes down, right arm up and over. Inhale, take it back up high. As you exhale, fold it in. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands if you're ready to float it back high to low plank. Inhaling, upward facing dog or that cobra pose. As we exhale, downward facing dog. So as you find this downward facing dog, let's take a full breath in and let it go. On your next inhale, float the right leg high to the sky. Now as you exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips. So you're just allowing that right hip flexor to start to open up and release. Finding some movement here. And then inhale, float the right leg high to the sky. As we exhale, draw the knee to the nose. Inhale, take it back high. As we exhale, take it across the body towards your left tri. Inhale, take it high. As we exhale, you're going to tap your right tri with the right knee. Inhale, take it back high. As you exhale, step it through. Spin the back heel flat. Rise up to your Warrior One. So as you find this first Warrior One, draw your hands down to your hips. Pull the right hip back. Let the left hip shine forward. So you're just squaring your hips towards the front of the room. That back hip is going to be at a slight angle with that back foot at that angle. Interlace the fingers behind you. Let's humble our warrior. So inhale, lift the chest. As you exhale, humble your warriors. Allowing the head to fall down towards the floor, but still feeling that right hip drawing towards the back of your mat. Let's take 3 breaths here. Maybe you look down to your pedicure and you think, it looks awesome. First, 6 weeks in quarantine or self-isolation? Hold it here for 3. 2. Now as you inhale, come up, release the arms high to the sky. And then let's open up wide to a Warrior Two. So as you find that Warrior Two, I want you to make sure that right knee is stacked on top of the right ankle. Look down. You should be able to see your right big toe. Relax your shoulders. Taking the right palm, let's inhale, reverse it. Take the right palm high as sky. Let the left hand come down your back thigh. So you're reversing that warrior here. Let's take one more breath in. Now a side angle pose. Bring the right elbow to the right thigh. Let the left palm float high to the sky. Now if you want to take it a little bit deeper, you can always take the right palm down towards the floor. But don't collapse through the right rib cage to touch the floor. You can look down and see the mat. Holding here for 3, 2. Now as we inhale, come up, once again reverse it out. So I want you to take that right palm back high to the sky. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands down, frame the front foot, spin onto the ball of the back foot. Find that long spine as we inhale. Now as we exhale, straighten through the right leg. So you can now feel those right hamstrings. Once again, inhale, bend back into the right knee. As we exhale, straighten through the right leg. One more time, inhale, we bend. Exhale, straighten, and hold. So if you took, you need to move that left foot in, you can always pop it back if you took too big of a step. Just allowing the hamstrings to start to open up and release. Now if you need more on the outside of that left leg, walk the fingertips over towards the right side of the room. Holding here for 3, 2. Now if the fingertips have traveled, bring them back to frame the front foot. Bend back into the right knee. And inhale, bring the arms high to the sky. You're up into your crescent lunge. Yeah, I know your right leg's probably talking to you. Mine is. Now draw the palms to your heart center. Let's find a nice long spine as we inhale, bringing the crown of the head forward. As you exhale, take the left elbow outside the right thigh. So you're finding a little bit of a twist here. Holding here for 3, 2. Now as you inhale, take the right arms back high to the sky. As you exhale, you're going to bring the hands down to frame the front foot. Press into the right foot and inhale, float the left leg high to the sky. Standing splits. So this is a balancing pose. You're not shoving down, you're lifting up. You're pulling that energy up. Take one more breath here. As you exhale, allow the toes to touch at the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Bend the knees, sit back in your chair, Utkatasana. So as you find this chair pose, look down. Can you see your toes? Try to shift the hips back. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, fold it in. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands. Once again, step or float back, high to low. Inhaling, upward facing dog or that cobra pose, moving with your breath. On your exhale, you find your downward facing dog. When you find your downward facing dog, let's take 2 breaths, that full breath in and that full breath out. One more. Let's inhale, float the left leg high to the sky. Once again, bend the knees, stack the hips. So notice when you bend that knee and stack the hips, if you're dipping into that right shoulder, try to keep the shoulders squared here. Find a little bit of movement. And then when you're ready, let's inhale, float the left leg high to the sky. As you exhale, draw the knee to the nose. Inhale, take it back high. As we exhale, take it across the body towards your right thigh. Just feeling that core. Inhale, float it back high. As we exhale, tap your left thigh. Inhale it high. As you exhale, step it through. Spin the back heel flat. Rise up to your Warrior One. So our first Warrior One on that left side. I want you to draw that left hip back. Let the right hip shine forward. You've got this. Beautiful. Now interlace the fingers behind you. Finding our humble warriors, let's inhale, lift the chest. As you exhale, humble your warriors. Allowing the head to relax. Just allowing the shoulders to open up. We're here for 3, 2. Now as you inhale, come back up. Release the arms high to the sky. Then open up wide to your Warrior Two. So once again, I always remind you on that Warrior Two, that left knee is stacked over on top of the left ankle or slightly behind it. We want to protect those joints. Now flip the back or the front palm and inhale, find a reverse. So you're taking the left palm high to the sky. That right hand can come down your back thigh. You can always wrap it behind you. Let's take another breath in. And then a side angle pose. So that left elbow comes down to the left thigh. The right palm reaches high to the sky. You should be able to float that left palm or left elbow. So it's your core that's holding you up, not that left arm. Holding here for 3, 2. Now as you inhale, come up, reverse it out once again. Then as you exhale, you cartwheel both hands down. Frame the front foot, spin onto the ball of the back foot. You might need to pop that right foot in because I want you to keep a long spine as we inhale. As you exhale, straighten through the left leg. The left foot is at the front of your mat. Inhale, bend back into the left knee. As we exhale, we straighten through the left leg. Gain those left hamstrings. One more time. Inhale, we bend into the left knee. As we exhale, straighten through the left leg. So now if you need a little bit more, walk the fingertips over towards the left side of your mat. Feeling the outside of the right leg, that IT band. Holding here for 3, 2. Now walk the fingertips back, framing the front foot, bend into the left knee. And inhale, bring the arms high as sky. So you're in a crescent lunge. You're feeling your left hip drawing back. That right hip still shining forward. Draw the palms to your heart center. So I want you to find that nice long spine as we inhale. As we exhale, twist towards the left side of the room. The right elbow comes outside that thigh. It can always come on top of the thigh. Hold here for 3, 2. Now as you inhale, bring the arms back high to the sky. Once again, we're going to find those standing splits. I don't want you to launch that right foot. I want you to bring the palms down. And then with control, float the right leg high to the sky. You've got this. Take a breath in. As you exhale, allow the toes to touch at the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Let's rise to the sky. Bring the arms high. Now, as we exhale, seal the palms to your heart center. So we're going to be working on those balancing pose. First thing we're coming into is tree pose. So as we come into tree pose, press the right foot down. That left ankle or left heel could come in towards the ankle. That left foot could come into your calf. If it's like this is not enough and you need more, take it above the knee. Remember, your knee joint does not go side to side. I'm going to find a little balance here as I twist back towards the front of the mat. So we're just allowing that left hip to start to open up. Palms can stay at heart center. Find your core here. Let the crown of the head touch the sky. Then if you need a little bit more, the palms can reach high to the sky. Hold here for 3, 2. Now the arms can stay high to the sky or the palms can come back to heart center. But let's draw that left knee in towards the chest. There you go, just like we did at the beginning of class when we were on back. Take a breath in. Now let's fly to Warrior 3. So I want you to take that left leg, extend it straight back behind you. Remember when we were on our back and I said press into the ceiling? That's what I want you to feel here. Pulling the energy up into that right hip crease. Take one more breath in. Now bend through the right knee. Bring the left toes to the back of the mat. We're back up into a crescent lunge. Let the arms reach high. Spin the back heel flat, open up wide to your Warrior 2. So as you find that Warrior 2, let's straighten through the front leg as we take the arms high to the sky. Inhale, take it up high, straighten through the right leg. As we exhale, bend back into the right knee and take it back out to your Warrior 2. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, we straighten as we take the arms high to the sky. The exhale, we take it out wide. One more time. Inhale, come up, touch the ceiling. As we exhale, let's touch the walls. Keep the right knee right where it is. Let's inhale, find a reverse. Take the right palm high to the sky. The left hand's coming down your back thigh. Now as you exhale, side angle pose. So as you take that right arm to the right thigh, the left palm floats high to the sky. Let's take one more breath here. Hold for the exhale. As you inhale, come up. Straighten through the front leg. Pigeon toe the feet. As you inhale, lift the chest. As you exhale, fold it in. Now as you inhale, halfway lift, press into the right fingertips, let the left palm float high to the sky. So you're finding a nice twist here. Let's take one more breath in. As we exhale, bring the left palm down to join the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Now you're traveling towards the back of the mat. So you're going to spin onto the ball of the right foot as you bend into that left knee. Once again, we're going to find standing split. So you're in a low lunge towards the back of the mat. Pressing into the left foot, let's inhale, float the right leg high to the sky. So you're in standing splits. Take a breath in here. Now we're finding a Kundalini squat. So I want you to take the right knee to the outside of the left. Guys at home, you can always keep the right knee on the inside. Inhale, float the right leg back high to the sky. As we exhale, Kundalini squat. One more time, inhale and high. As we exhale, Kundalini. Let's hold it here for 3. You can float your palms. 2. Now as you inhale, float the right leg back high to the sky, standing splits. As we exhale, let the toes touch at the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Bend the knees, sit back in your chair, Utkatasana. Now as you exhale, take the elbows out wide. Press into the right foot and inhale, float the left knee up into the chest. Take the left thigh over the right. Finding those eagle legs, take the left elbow underneath the right. So you're finding eagle pose. Yeah, I know, it's not the easiest. You always have a kickstand with your left big toe. Hold here for 3, 2. Now as you inhale, release the arms high to the sky. Draw that left knee up with you. Find that balance. You've got this. Take one breath in. Now fly to Warrior 3. So as we find that Warrior 3, once again, don't shove down, lift up. Take a breath in. Bend through the right knee. Left toes come to the back of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms high to the sky. Spin the back heel flat and open up wide to your Warrior 2 once again. So you're in that Warrior 2 with the right foot forward. Inhale, find a reverse. Now straighten through the right leg. As you straighten through the right leg, I want you to now reach forward towards the front of your mat, towards that right foot. So the right hand's reaching forward, and then bring the right palm down, left palm high to the sky. You're in Trikonasana, triangle pose. Holding here for 3, 2. Now as we inhale, come up, you're going to find starfish pose. So all you're doing is pivoting on that right heel as you reach the arms high to the sky. And then open up wide to a warrior 2 with the left knee facing towards the front of your mat. Inhale, find a reverse, take the left palm high to the sky. As you exhale, cartwheel both hands down to your mat and step it back high to low plank. Inhaling, upward facing dog or that cobra pose. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take 2 deep breaths, that full breath in and that full breath out. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Now as you inhale, rise to the tips of the toes. As we exhale, travel to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Let's rise to the sky, bring the arms high. Once again, seal all this energy to your heart center. So this time you're going to press down through the left foot, find tree on the right side. So as you press into the left foot, remember that right heel could come in towards the right ankle or left ankle. You can always take it up into the shin or even all the way up into that inner thigh. But now you actually want to make that contact. Feeling that right foot pressing into that inner thigh, feeling that inner thigh, finding that resistance to push back. Arms can stay, our palms can stay at heart center, or the palms can reach high to the sky. So just think about this as a hip opener. Don't think about, oh, I can't balance. Think about, I can open up my hip here. It's all about the mind. When we think, ooh, I'm going to fall, that's when we start to fall. It's core, it's drishti, it's staying focused. Holding for 3, 2. Now draw that right knee into the chest. Once again, let's fly to warrior 3. So as you find that warrior 3, don't shove down, lift up. There's a difference. Take one more breath in, bend through the left knee, bring the right toes to the back of the mat. You're coming up into your crescent lunge with the arms reaching high. Spin the back heel flat, open up wide to your warrior 2. So as you find that warrior 2, remember we're going to straighten through the front leg 3 times as we touch the sky. So inhale, straighten through the front leg, touch the sky. Touch the walls as we bend through that left knee. Inhale, take the arms high. Exhale, bend through the knee, warrior 2. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Now as you inhale, find a reverse. Take the left palm high to the sky. Don't move that left knee. And then side angle pose. Left elbow, left thigh, right palm high to the sky. So you're in that side angle pose. Don't collapse down, lift up. Let's inhale, come back up, straighten through the front leg. Pigeon toe the feet. Lift the chest high. As we exhale, fold it in. Allowing the head to relax. Let's take a breath. Get closer in. Now the left fingertips are going to stay down as we inhale, halfway lift. Right palm floats high to the sky. So you're finding a twist here. Let's take 2 more breaths. Don't dip into that left hip. Keep it lifted. Take one more breath in. As we exhale, bring the right palm down. Now as you inhale, halfway lift, we're traveling towards your right side. So you're going to reach towards the back of the mat. So you're in that low lunge towards the back of the mat. Press into the right foot and inhale, float the left leg high to the sky. Now remember, we're taking our Kundalini squat, so you're in a standing splits. Take a breath in. Now as you exhale, left knee outside the right. Inhale, float it back high. As we exhale, Kundalini. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Let's hold it here for 3. Remember, you can float your palms for 2. Inhale, float the left leg high to the sky. As you exhale, allow the toes to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Bend the knees, sit back in your chair, Utkatasana. So as you find that chair post, let the elbows come out wide. Finding those goal posts, I know there's no sports, but you still know what a goal post is. Press into the left foot, draw the right knee up. Finding our eagle pose, you're going to take the right thigh over, right elbow under. Finding that eagle pose. It's a balancing pose. So you have your right big toes as a little kickstand. Holding here, breathing for 4, 3. Now as you inhale, release it out, draw the right knee up into the chest. Find that balance. You've got this. I trust you. Take one more breath in. Now fly to warrior 3. Are you finding that energy? Take a breath in. Bend through the left knee. Right toes come to the back of the mat. You're back up into your crescent lunge with the arms reaching high to the sky. Spin the back heel flat, open up wide to your warrior 2. So as you find that warrior 2, inhale, find a reverse. Now straighten through the left leg. We're coming into our Trikonasana, our triangle pose. So I want you to reach it forward. Reach, reach, reach. Then bring the left palm down. Right palm floats high to the sky. Stacking the shoulders. Holding here for 3, 2. So we're coming up into that starfish pose. Inhale, come up, taking the arms high to the sky. You're going to pivot on that left heel, and then open it up wide to a warrior 2 with the right foot forward. Inhale, find a reverse. As we exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step it back high to low plank. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra pose. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a deep breath in and just let it go. Now, so many times when we think balance, we think standing on one foot. But remember, balancing can be on our hands as well. So let's inhale, rise to the tips of the toes. You're going to float or step out to your prayer squat. So as you find that prayer squat, the hips come down low. You can always grab a block to sit on, a pillow to sit on, whatever works for you. Now, if you're just working on that prayer squat, hang out there. Great place to be. I'm there with you. But if you're like, nope, I want a crow pose today, Mike, because I want that balance on my palms, this is where we go. Now, I want to make sure my mic pack's not going to fall off. So we're there. So I'm going to come into that crow pose. I'm going to bring the palms down to the floor. Notice my knees, they're on the outside of my thighs. They're not actually on my triceps, they're on the outside. I'm going to lean forward, looking forward, heel toe my feet in towards each other. Now lift up both feet at the same time. You're in your crow pose. Holding here for 5, 4. It's hard to breathe and move and to talk at the same time for 3, 2. Now we're all going to be back in a downward facing dog. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Whew. As you exhale, downward facing dog. So as you find that downward facing dog, we're going to build on some more balancing sequencing. Inhale, rise to the tips of the toes. As we exhale, step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Bend the knees, sit back in your chair, Utkatasana. Now, as you find this chair pose, draw the palms to your heart center. So I want you to press into the right foot. This time we're taking bonsai tree. So you can press it into the right foot. You're going to pick that left leg up, cross the left ankle over that right thigh. If this is too much, come into your traditional tree, right where we were before. So we're just allowing that right hip to open up a little bit more. So we're going to give you a little bit of time at home if you're like, oh, I got to take an arm balance, because I know some of you love those balancing poses. So if you want to fold it in, you can fold it in. Just find that balance. We're here for 5, 4. This is also a great opportunity to grab a drink if you need for 3, 2. Now, when you're ready, let's inhale, draw that left knee up into the chest. So we're all standing up with it. As we exhale, let's fly to warrior 3. So we'll find that length on the inhale. As we exhale, bend through the right knee, left toes to the back of the mat. You're back up into your crescent lunge on the inhale. The arms are reaching high. Spin the back heel flat. Let's open up wide to your warrior 2. Dancing out our warrior, the inhale, we find a reverse. The exhale is your side angle pose. It's not how fast you can go. It's with control. As you inhale, come up, straighten through the right leg, pigeon toe the feet. Let's lift the chest high. As you exhale, fold it in. Inhale, halfway lift. Once again, right palm stays down, left palm lifts. So you're finding that twist. Let's take one more breath in. As we exhale, fold it in. Inhale, halfway lift. So we're going to travel back towards that left foot. So you want to spin onto the ball of the right foot. You're in a runner's lunge. Let's inhale, float the right leg high to the sky. Take a breath in. Now once again, a Kundalini squat. So if you're going to come up into a revolve bouncing half moon, or a revolve dancer pose, take the left palm. You're going to reach back, grab that right foot. You might stay here in a Kundalini squat. It's totally up to you. If you're coming up into that dancer pose, come on up, press into the left foot, let that right foot lift. Holding here for 3. I told you we had this balancing class. For 3, 2. When you're ready, let's fold it back down. Let the inhale float the right leg high to the sky. As you exhale, allow the toes to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Bend the knees, sit back in your chair, Utkatasana. Now as you exhale, take the elbows out wide. Press into the right foot and inhale, float the left knee up. As you exhale, take the left thigh over the right. Keep the chest lifted on the inhale. As we exhale, take the left elbow under the right. So you're finding your eagle pose. Let the fingertips touch the sky on the inhale. As we exhale, sink the hips down low. There you go. Now as you inhale, let's release it out. Draw the left knee up into the chest. So here comes that twist. We're going to take the left hand back. Right arm reaches forward. You got this. I trust you. Beautiful. If you want to extend that right foot, you can. We get 2 more breaths. One more. Now as you inhale, come back up through center. Let the arms reach high to the sky. And then let's fly to your warrior 3. Find that length. Then bend through the right knee. Left toes to the back of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms high to the sky. Spin the back heel flat. Open up wide to your warrior 2. As you inhale, find a reverse. Take the right palm high to the sky. The left hand's coming down your back thigh. As you exhale, side angle pose. Right elbow, right thigh. Now we're coming up into that star. So let's inhale, come up, straighten through the front leg. Take the arms high to the sky. And then open up wide to your warrior 2, back towards the left side. Now as you inhale, find a reverse. Now we're going to find a balancing half moon. So I want you to reach as far as you can forward. Press into the left foot. Let the right foot lift. Don't launch. Yeah, stay active through that right foot. There's another balancing pose. Let's hold it here for 3, 2. When you're ready, bend through the left knee. Right foot comes to the back of the room. Let's inhale, find that reverse. As we exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step it back high to low plank. Inhaling, upward facing dog or that cobra pose. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Hopefully you're not doing this home in like 100-degree heat. Yeah, I cooled it down in the studio and I'm still sweating. Of course, I had that spotlight on me. Let's inhale, rise to the tips of the toes. As we exhale, travel to the front of our mats. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Bend the knees, sit back in your chair, Utkatasana. So once again, seal the palms to your heart center. So we're going to find that bonsai tree once again. Remember, traditional trees are a great place to be as well. But otherwise, you're pressing into the left foot, crossing the right ankle over. Finding that bonsai tree, it's a right hip opener. That's all it is. Don't overthink the poses. When we start getting into our head, that's when that balance comes off. If you want to fold it in, take the arm balance, you can. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now as you inhale, draw the right knee up into the chest. Let's fly to warrior 3. So I want you to extend that right leg back. Draw the energy up into that left hip. Take a breath in. Now bend into the left knee. Right toes come to the back of the mat. You're back up into your crescent lunge. The arms are reaching high. Spin the back heel flat. Open up wide to your warrior 2. Let the inhale find a reverse. Take the left palm high to the sky. The right hand comes down the back thigh. As you exhale, side angle pose. Left elbow, left thigh, right palm high to the sky. Now as you inhale, come back up. Straighten through the left leg. Pitch and toe the feet. Let's lift the chest high. As you exhale, fold it in. So you're back into your Prasarita once again. I know some of you love headstands. We're going to get into those, just not yet. That's a balancing pose as well. But as you inhale, halfway lift. Left fingertips stay down, right palm lifts high to the sky. So you're finding that twist. Awesome. Let's take one more breath in. As we exhale, fold it in. Now as you inhale, halfway lift, you're traveling towards the right. So as you walk the fingertips back, you're going to spin onto the ball of the back foot. So you're in that low lunge towards the right, well, towards the back of your mat. Press into the right foot and inhale, float the left leg high to the sky. So remember those Kundalini squats? We're going to take the right knee outside the left. Or left knee outside the right. You guys know sometimes I mix up my left and rights. So the right foot's down, that left foot's lifted. Taking the right hand back, you're going to grab that left foot. If you want to come up into your revolved dancer, come up into your revolved dancer pose. We're here for 4, 3, 2. When you're ready, slowly bring it back down. Let the left leg float high on the inhale. As you exhale, allow the toes to touch at the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Bend the knees, sit back in your chair, Utkatasana. So as you find that chair pose, you're going to press into the left foot. Take it, inhale, draw the right knee up into the chest. As we exhale, elbows out wide. Right thigh comes over the left. Right elbow comes under the left. Yeah. Awesome. So you're finding that eagle pose. Let the inhale lift the fingertips. As we exhale, lower the hips. Now as you inhale, draw the right knee up into the chest. So you're standing up with it. Now we get to find that twist. So you're going to take the right hand back, left arm reaches forward. Finding that nice spinal twist. Hold here for 3, 2. As you inhale, come back through center. Let the arms reach high to the sky. And then let's fly to that warrior 3. So we'll find that length on the inhale. As you exhale, bend through the left knee. Right toes come to the back of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms high to the sky. Spin the back heel flat and open up wide to your warrior 2. So we'll dance out this warrior. So let the inhale find a reverse. Take the left palm high to the sky. As you exhale, side angle pose. Left elbow, left thigh, right palm high to the sky. Coming up into your star, inhale, come up, straighten through the front leg. You're going to pivot on that left heel. And then open up wide to your warrior 2, back towards the right side of your mat. So back where we started. Inhale, find a reverse. So now we're taking it up into that balancing half moon. So reaching it forward. Too much in balancing half moon, take a side angle. But press into the right foot. Let the left foot lift. Balancing half moon. Drawing that energy up. Let's hold it here for 3, 2. Now as we inhale, find that length. As we exhale, bend through the right knee. Left toes come to the back of the mat. Inhale, come up, reverse it out. As we exhale, cartwheel both hands down. Quietly step it back high to low plank. Inhaling, upward facing dog. As you exhale, downward facing dog. So let's take a nice deep breath in. Let it go. One more. Inhale. Exhale. So as you inhale, rise to the tips of the toes. As we exhale, travel to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. So let's rise to the sky, bring the arms high. As we exhale, seal the palms to your heart center. So think back to where we were on our back and we took a revolved bow. So we're going to take that, but we're going to take it nice and slow. So I want you to take that nice and slow with me. I want you to press into the right foot, draw the left knee up into the chest. Awesome. Now you can stay here or inhale, reach the arms high to the sky. As we exhale, take the left hand back, right arm reaches forward. So you're finding that twist. We've been here before. Let's take a breath in. Now we're finding that revolve bouncing half moon. So I want you to cartwheel the left hand down, right hand high, but send the left leg straight back behind you. So you're finding that revolve bouncing half moon. Pulling the energy up into that right hip crease. Take a breath in. Bend through the right knee. Bring the left toes to the back of the mat. That left palm is still down to the floor. Spin the back heel flat and come up into your warrior 2. So as you find this warrior 2, inhale, find a reverse. Take the right palm high to the sky. Now as you exhale, side angle pose. So as you find this side angle pose, we're all going to take a balancing pose. We're going to take a bird of paradise. So if you have a full vine, take the top palm and wrap it behind you. Even if you don't have a full vine, take a half vine. Draw the left shoulder back. Now if you had the full vine, you're going to take the right palm, thread it between the legs. Otherwise, take the right hand to the outside of the right leg. You're going to hook the elbow crease into that left or to the right inner thigh. Now step the left foot up, press into the left foot, come up into your bird of paradise. Now for some of you, you can extend that right leg. I don't have that flexibility, but you might. Holding here for 3, 2. When you're ready, slowly bring it back down. We'll be back in that side angle pose. Inhale, come up, reverse your warrior. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands down. I want you to frame the front foot, spin onto the ball of the back foot. Now, once again, float the left leg high to the sky. So remember, we have balancing poses. Maybe you're balancing on your feet, or you balance on your palms. Come up into your handstand hops. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2. When you're ready, let the toes touch at your front mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Whew. Let's flat back rise. Bring the arms high. Don't worry, we're almost down to the floor. Draw the palms to your heart center. Good news is we have that left side. So as we come into the left side, I'm going to come towards the back of the mat. That way my face, you're not looking at my back. I want you to press into the left foot. Draw the right knee up into the chest. Now take the right hand back, left arm reaches forward. Awesome. So remember, we're coming into that revolve bouncing half moon. So we're going to inhale here. As we exhale, cartwheel the right hand down, left hand high. There's your revolve bouncing half moon. Don't dip into that right hip. Pull it up. Let's take one more breath here. Now bend through the left knee. Bring the right toes to the back of the mat. Spin the back heel flat. Come up into your warrior 2. Do it with a smile. You got it. Awesome. Let's inhale, find a reverse. Now, once again, we're going to find that bird of paradise. So bring the left forearm down, right palm high to the sky. Side angle pose. Now you can take the right palm and wrap it behind you. Bottom palm, thread it through or hook it. Find that hook. Now look down to your left toes. You're going to step the right foot forward. I'm going to come into it full here. So when you do, coming up. Try to keep the chest lifted. Now, if you can, you're going to extend that left leg. Remember, hooked leg, it's awesome. You get to decide. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2. When you're ready, come back down. Be back in your side angle pose. Inhale, come up. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Frame the front foot. Let's float the right leg high to the sky. Once again, we're here for 5. If you want to take those handstands. 4, 3, 2. When you're ready, toes touch at the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Let's rise to the sky. Bring the arms high. You ready to come down to your bottoms? I am. So let's bring your palms to your heart center. If you're ready to come down to your bottom without finding more in the core, just come on down. Work on knee issues, come down. Otherwise, stay at the front of your mat. You're going to pop up onto the balls of the feet. Steering the palms to your heart center. So I don't want you leaning back. I don't want you leaning forward. I want you to engage the core. And then slowly you're going to lower to the floor. Feeling those quads. Feeling your core. When you're ready, boat pose. Whew. Holding for 5, 4, 3. Let's go into a canoe pose. I knew you could get more core in there. Smile. How long can you hold it? For 5? Are your legs engaged? For 4, 3. Draw the knees in and give yourself a squeeze. Now bring the left foot to the floor. Remember that bonsai tree? Half pigeon on your back. Taking the right ankle, crossing the right thigh or right ankle over that left thigh. And then take it where it feels good to you. So you might take that left leg high to the sky. You can always just cradle that right knee in. Just allowing the right hip to open. Feeling that right hip to release. Still finding your breath. Let's take 4 more. Find 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. If the left foot is lifted, bring it back down to the floor. Let's inhale, float the right leg high to the sky. As we exhale, bring it down to the floor. Pressing into the right foot, cross the left ankle over for that half pigeon pose on your back. Just allowing that left hip to open up a little bit more. Still relaxing your shoulders. Feeling all the benefit of that flow that we just took. Remember, the right leg can float to the sky. You can always thread it, the left elbow or left arm through. You can cradle the leg. Take 5 more breaths. Four more. My job to count. 3 more. Last 2. One more. When you're ready, bring the right foot back down to the floor. Let's inhale, release that left knee. We'll bring the left foot down to the floor. So then find Supta Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose on your back. Soles of the feet come together, the knees butterfly out wide. Just allowing those hips to reset for 3, 2. Now if you're craving back bends, take as many as you need. I'm not going to take any back bends today. So what I'd like for you to do, if you're not taking any back bends, draw the knees into your chest. If you're taking a back bends, hit pause. And when you're done with those back bends, you'll hit play again. Those who have drawn the knees into your chest, take a happy baby pose. From your happy baby pose, stay here as long as you like. Taking a final balance. Maybe that balance is on your back as you take the feet high to the sky. If you want to flip around and take a headstand, flip around and take a headstand. If you're coming into a shoulder stand, remember the feet come behind you. Support the lower spine. No pressure on your neck. It's a shoulder stand, not a neck stand. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2. When you're ready, slowly come back down, flat on your mat. Letting the feet extend straight out in front of you. Let the palms come down beside you. Let your eyes close down. Take any final poses that you might need. I'm going to leave you here in Savasana. Stay as long as you need. But remember, Siddha Yoga will be here for you when we're ready to open once again. From my heart to yours, Namaste.